People who post their training online, I'm super proud of you. I know how difficult it is to post your training because of the inevitable comments you're going to get from people. Hopefully you don't. But definitely if you have enough people watching your videos, you're going to get some shit. You're going to get some shit in martial arts forums, on, Instagram, Facebook. And I have so much respect for people who do post their training, no matter how it looks. And I know that not all of our training looks good. I know that. And it should look kind of ugly at times, because that means we're working hard enough. If all of your training looks perfect, you're not working hard enough. That is totally my honest opinion. But yeah, and that's like just from experience with my own training. And I love it when people just post whatever training they're doing. Like I just did some training in my backyard. I did this in my kitchen. I did this in my bathroom. I did whatever. And they're just showing real life. And I love that. But all the people who are ripping into them, I like, especially martial artists ripping into other martial artists for posting their training. I find it really disgusting. I think like, it's like, because these people who rip into people over their training, I mean, they're claiming to be these, the part of this discipline that's all about humility and respect. And it's just bullshit. Like these people are ripping into people for showing mistakes, for being human, for not being perfect, for maybe not having the best technique. But hey, what better way to learn? What better way to learn? And what an amazingly courageous thing to do, to film yourself and post it online, knowing people are going to see it and possibly rip into you. And then the people who do rip into you, they're the frickin' cowards. They're the cowards. And chances are they're not posting their own videos. They're just ripping into other people. But those are the brave people. Those are the tough people. And I'm super proud of you. So don't ever let people's bullshit comments stop you. And I know how hard that is to face that and deal with that. Like anytime I've done anything like a kata video or anything like that, I have people say, Sabrina, do more kata videos. When I do, though, I get people ripping into my technique every single time. And me not posting a lot of those, it's not because of that, although I'm sure partly it's because of that. But it's just disgusting to me, the toxicity online, and the people who call themselves martial artists online, and they're so incredibly disrespectful. They're so incredibly disrespectful. There's far too much ego. And what's funny is, maybe consider that, like, so many people complain about, oh, there's not enough people trying martial arts these days. There's so many people quitting. People don't have discipline. Oh, they're quitting. Maybe some of that is because of all of this ego online. Like, if I had known before I started martial arts, if I had known how much ego was in martial arts, I think I would have been a lot more reluctant to start. I never went on martial arts forums. I didn't know any of that. I didn't realize like how awful it is online. But if I had read some of that stuff, I think I would have been a lot more hesitant to just walk into a dojo, knowing that I could potentially be dealing with that. And so consider, if you're ripping into people online and in the same breath saying, why don't people sign up? Why are people quitting? Why aren't enough people like these days signing up for martial arts? Well, consider that maybe the ego is putting them off. Maybe the ego is turning people away. Maybe people are concerned about starting something new if they know they're going to be ripped into, if they know they're going to be dealing with ego and arrogance, if, maybe they're put off by the cultiness of the thing. And it is very culty. Martial arts is incredibly culty. Maybe they're put off by that cliquiness, and like you want to be part of a group, but you have so many obstacles to overcome to feel part of that group. You have so much ego and arrogance and judgment. You have to overcome that and somehow be cool with it to be part of that group. And then once you're in the group, are you going to become an asshole too? Right? So consider that. Like if you're ripping into people online, maybe this is why people aren't wanting to sign up. And like my take, and I'm not saying like, everything I do is perfect, but like I make fun of stuff. I joke around. I keep it lighthearted. I'm open and vulnerable. I'm authentic as much as I can be. I'm open about the stuff that I struggle with. And it's funny how I've had so many people, and it surprises me every time it happens. So many people reach out to me and say that they have gotten either started martial arts because of me, or they have gotten back into martial arts after an absence because of me, because of my videos, including because of my goofy videos. That there's something about me being just open and being myself and being vulnerable, and they feel comfortable and they got the courage to start something new or to get back into it, realizing it's not a big deal. Rather than, all of this ego online and, oh, all your training has to be perfect. That's not getting people into a dojo. But like my goal was never to get people to sign up for martial arts. That was never my goal. I wanted to help people who are already into it. And my goal was never to get people back into martial arts after a break, although, yeah, that totally fits in with what I'm doing. But the fact that so many people have like, it chokes me up every time people tell me this too. Every time, because I don't expect it. Like your videos, Sabrina, they got me back into karate. Your videos helped me get my black belt. Your videos, it's like, holy shit. Like that was never my goal, but like I'm so blessed. You know, like I'm so grateful to hear that. Like something I'm doing is actually helping people start something scary or get back into it after like even with dealing with all of that, you know, feeling like disappointed in ourselves. You know, it's so hard to take a break from something and then to have to overcome that and get back into it. I know how hard that is. And for people to do that and to say that something about me helped them, it's like, holy shit. Like it chokes me up every time. And I'm not, but like, here's the difference is I'm not putting people down. I'm not telling them they have to be perfect. I'm not telling them that all their training has to be perfect. I'm not telling them that they should only post training videos if their technique is, I'm not doing that. And I'm not shaming people for being imperfect. And I think it's shameful that so many people do shame people for being human. It's gross and it needs to change.